everybody, Kartik Subramaniam over at ADHI Schools. Welcome to your real estate tip of the week. Now today's tip of the week is about something known as Mello Roos. And Mello Roos is a special assessment that is used to build infrastructure in an area. So as an example, if a new home development is being built someplace, the responsibility for not just building the houses, but installing streets, sidewalks, curbs, gutters, lights, all those off-site improvements also rest on the shoulders of the developer. Now, the developer can either pay for those out of his or her pocket, or the developer can float a special assessment known as a Mello Roos bond. Now, how this will basically work is that the developer will raise a bunch of money, use that money to fund the infrastructure in the area, and then all those residents in the area for the next 20 years or 15 years or however long the bond is, in addition to their property taxes, will pay this Mello Roos. So generally, older areas like Santa Monica or Beverly Hills or Laguna Beach won't have Mello Roos just because those areas are kind of old. There are no new infrastructure being built in those communities. Newer areas like Chino Hills, Rancho Cucamonga, Irvine, parts of South Orange County, those areas are often littered with Mello Roos just because all of that infrastructure is brand new. So again, what is Mello Roos? Mello Roos is a special assessment that is charged in addition to your property taxes for streets, sidewalks, curbs, gutters, and lights. So again, a developer doesn't have to float a Mello Roos bond. A developer could simply pay for those infrastructure improvements from their own pocket, or they could borrow the money and then leave the residents or buyers in that area a special assessment on top of their property taxes. So a couple questions that you might find on the test. First, the responsibility for installing streets, sidewalks, curbs, and gutters in an area rests with who? Not the city, but the developer. Number two, the developer is able to offload the cost of those infrastructure improvements onto residents by floating what? By floating a Mello Roos bond, which is charged on top of your property taxes.